Hi, I'm Ultraviolet. Welcome to
Welcome to Strong Fire Tarot. My name is UV, short for Ultraviolet, and today we're going to be doing a Pisces reading for the collective, so you don't necessarily have to be a Pisces to resonate with this reading. You just see how its magnetic push and pull may be affecting you, and if not, you can go watch another reader, another reading. There's a lot of good ones out there, so let's just begin and see what the overall energy of Pisces is. If you want more info on my private readings, watch till the end, or you could read the description box below. All the information is there. And thank you so much for your comments, your likes, you should subscribe, all of that. I'm really grateful. So let's begin. Pisces. Energy of Pisces. Liberation. Rapunzel. Dawn, the golden-haired look. You look fed up of something. Fed up of mistreatment, maybe, from those that claim to love you, right? The Rapunzel story, the mother wasn't really there for her. It was all selfish, right? And the selfish gain they get from you. So the liberation here, you want to free yourself from people who make you feel like this, right? So let me read the Rapunzel story here. 2, you feel alone, you and the universe. You don't feel understood. They're not treating you fairly, but you're magical, right? So they want to selfishly possess you. And you have to liberate yourself from something that is... like a prison or something here. Let me see. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. You are currently within a situation that has you feeling trapped, isolated, and hidden away from the world. You may have accepted this lot as your own for some time, but recently you have come to a new awareness of what lies beyond the tower walls, that you have shielded yourself and taken yourself away to be safe, but in a way you have become a prisoner. This card or this message can sometimes come to you when you have been deliberately isolated from others and have not been free to make your own choices. The tower you find yourself within is not about to crumble. Freeing yourself is going to take your own strength, your own resolve, and it's going to be something you must do for yourself. You can leave, you can free yourself, and you can stop holding on. And so much of this is going to rest on whether you believe you are able and worthy to live a life of greater risk and greater freedom. With all the possibilities, all that is unknown. This card can appear for people who have protected themselves so much that they have become almost agoraphobic, and shielding, even energetically, has led to a huge wall built all around them. They are unimpeachable, but they are also alone except for the one who has access to them. If this card has come to you, it is time for you to consider whether you wish to explore the outside world, the spaces and places beyond the narrow yet extremely safe confines you have been imprisoned within. You have also had very little external influence. Only one powerful other has been able to influence you, and for now you need fresh ideas, inputs, and challenges to the way you have been taught to experience and see the world. The world of the tower is already behind you in your thoughts. It is up to you when you will let down your hair and set yourself free. So the meaning is liberation from imprisonment, escape, relief, cut yourself free from heavy thoughts, the end of negative thinking patterns, releasing attachment to your history, changes within your own ability to create. Fate will intervene, but you must be ready. A time of waiting is complete. Freedom from heavy thoughts, a new perspective. So yesterday I had a really intense dream where I ended up wanting to buy some churros, which is a dessert, and there was a lineup, and I let someone pass because I'm nice like that. So I'm like, hey, you want to go first? Go for it, right? And then the cashier passed 4 people before me, like she was ignoring me, but at some point I had to say something because being nice, at some point it's like they take your kindness for weakness. So I said, like, you just passed 4 people before me, and they looked at me all crooked and like I wasn't allowed to say the truth or something. So then I purchased like a dozen and I pay for it, and they don't serve me. It takes 2 hours and I'm still not served. The restaurant is about to close and I still didn't get what I purchased. So you feel that your energy invested, you did not get the return, and it's not fair. It's just not fair. At the end, I didn't get what I ordered, so it's just not fair. But you can't be a victim to what happened in the past all your life. So at the end, I just ended in my mom's arms, and she hugged me and she witnessed the injustice that I was put through from those who are just not fulfilled, right? Because she's a cashier at a at a dessert place, and she was all angry and not fulfilled there. So she took it out on me because I was all happy and nice and kind. So there was also a part in my dream where people were in a church and they were doing the cross with the left hand, and they told me you have to do it with the left hand, but that's like a satanic ritual. So they claim to be good people and they show people that they're very holy and divine, but inside they're still serving the devil. They're still karmic, and they're not behaving nicely towards those who are divine and magical. So they commit crimes, right? Because this is a prison, so they commit crimes towards you, and you have no justice in the end. But that's not true. I feel like this reading, we're going to see that you're going to get your justice, but don't react to it. I just accepted that I did not get my return on my investment. I took my losses, but I'm not going to start punching her or start fighting with them because they treated me unfairly. So if she gets vengeance on the witch, you know, that imprisoned her for years and lied to her, she still holds that anger inside of her. So the only one that's still not liberated from all that pain that was caused to you from the past, the only one suffering all that pain is you in the end, because they've done the harm. So they're already miserable. To hurt others, because I woke up and I started doing research, like, why are people mean to others, right? If you're mean to others, you're just miserable. A happy person does not hurt a person. They don't treat people like that. And they have to live with themselves. That's the worst karma they have. They have to live within those energies of them being a horrible person. So you're more free than them because you did not deserve the hatred that you got from others just for being so beautiful and so special, so healing, so magical. So you have to forgive your past so you can move forward towards your new perspective on life. You learn so much from this, but you cannot be a victim to this all your life. You have to release it. Forgive them for taking from you the money, right, that you paid, and not giving you the return on your investment. You take your losses and you leave, but let's see what the universe is going to do about all the injustice you've been through in your life. And let's see, let me use some tarot. You see, you're very divine here, and they don't want you to be divine. So the cycle here, and that's why they take it out on you. Let's see, which one do I use? Let me see something. Show me Pisces. Pisces, right? The nightingale. You sing so beautifully, and they're like, shut the fuck up. Like, they don't like you. They're so mean. They were so mean to you for wanting to be so unique, for being so unique, for being so special. They treated you unfairly. Why? The lion in reverse, right? Because they're not proud of themselves. They're not proud of who they are. And because they're not proud of their accomplishments, of where they are in life, of how they treat people, all this that they carry, right? It's just shutting off their light, right? So it's all because they're not proud of themselves that they attack those that speak the truth, those that treat others kindly, those that know who they are and what they stand for, and for liberating yourself from past hurts, for conquering them, and then they haven't conquered themselves yet, so that's why they take it out on you. And otters, right, they appear to be all cute and everything, but they're predators. So they play like the nice people around others, but then they're predators, and they hurt others, and they gang up on people, they gang stalk people that are beautiful like you. So you see these panthers, like, they don't want to show that they hate you on the inside. They cannot stand your light. They cannot stand your truth. They cannot stand your direction. They cannot stand that you freed yourself from past hurt. They can't stand that, but they won't show you that. They're going to show you that they're proud of who they are and their behavior. They're going to act like they have all the right to treat you the way they did, right? So that's not true. On the inside, they're just really angry at themselves mostly, so they take it out on those that don't have anything to reproach themselves, right? You can sleep like a baby, because you haven't done any wrong towards others. They wronged you. They have to live with their conscience. You can free yourself from all the hurt that they caused you, and use all that energy that they invested in you to transmute and blow up in this world. And that's what they're scared of, because they know how magical you are. So once you free yourself from that tower, forget it. Once you speak your truth, you're just gonna get to your castle, find true love, find your soul tribe. You're just gonna have everything you deserve because you freed yourself from the devil's illusions. that you're bounded to your hurt, whatever they did to you in the past. They want to remind you of that. Remember how they treated you, remember how they weren't fair to you, remember how they abandoned you, because in my dream they also abandoned me somewhere, and I still was positive about it. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get home, I think this is east. So I kept walking. So it didn't, you have to free yourself from all that anger you have towards the injustice that you've been through. If not, they win. The witch wins if you hold on to those feelings. She knows that you're gonna be trapped in those feelings, so you won't get the new world that you deserve, the castle, right? You're just gonna feel like a victim all your life, and that's not a positive feeling. This is how you should feel. I'm free. You see, the horse is freedom. So you freed yourself from what they built. Like, they built the wall like Trump, but you still got on the other side, and the sunflower, you're still looking up to a happier day, to happier days. So the sun and the world are major arcanas. This is what's promised to you, and that's what they know, and that's why you're going to get attacked more and more by people who are not proud of who they are in this world. They have to repent, right, for all the injustice they caused others. So let's see. Four of Wands. They want what you have, the connections you have with your loved ones. They want divine unions. They want grapes, right? So abundance, your spirit, your stability. They want what you have. But imagine, they want what you have, but they're not ready to go through what they put you through. But the universe is going to put them through that. So what's going to happen to these people? The Queen of Swords, well, that's the bitch, right? So they're just going to be, they're going to act like they're entitled. They're going to act like they had a reason to treat this Empress the way they did. They're like, well, she did her hair too good. Like, her hair was too long and it was all over the place, and that's why I had to tell her to cut it. Like, they're going to justify their behavior. No, you be you. So this person that said really evil things to Rapunzel, well, these people, all these people that want what you're gonna get, what's gonna happen to them? You see, they're gonna stay in this energy 5. Things are not gonna change for them. They're always gonna live in regret, and they're always gonna resent those that overcome these feelings of crying over spilled milk, right? They want you to stop crying over what's done. What's done, it's done. What they said to you, what they've done to you, how they made you feel not proud of yourself, how they convinced you that there was nothing else for you. Everything they've done, it's done. Don't stay in this energy, because that's what they want. After you find them out, right? The only thing they can wish for is that you stay in this feeling forever. But don't. You put your sword up and you speak your truth and you say, get the fuck on with your life, and commit to those who bring stable happiness in your life, joy, right? The yellow. Those that bring yellow, like your childhood innocence. You just have fun with life. You stay around those people that are resourceful and excited about what life has to offer. So these are the connections you need to commit to, because in the end, I had my mother in my dreams. So no matter how many people witnessed the injustice and nobody stood up for me, not even the boss, he still made excuses for them. Like, nobody stood up for the injustice in my dream, but my mother was there to hold me. So in the end, you have the support that they don't. Okay? They just encourage that behavior because they're no better. So don't be like them. You free yourself from those hurts that they cause these queens, right? People that have a throne, people that make decisions to free themselves. So what do you want us to know about? Yeah, it's always going to exist. Injustice, people are going to try to steal your swords even though you were on their side and you wanted to help them. But these people don't want to change. So you are not responsible for their behavior. You're responsible of freeing yourself from the hurt they cause. You're responsible of walking away from it and never looking back at what these people did. Okay, that's on them. They're going to cut themselves in the end. Okay, so nothing goes unwitnessed. The universe saw everything, and they're going to give you what you deserve, the connections that you deserve, the blessings that you deserve. You're going to be able to express yourself and tell your story with wisdom and not be sad about it anymore, because that pain is what made you write that beautiful song. So it's like that song Yacht that I used last time in my reading. It's if the tears come out, hope they cry me a river that leads to an ocean I could sail in a yacht. If my heart breaks down and it hit the ground hard, I'ma eat real good, talking Michelin stars. In the lonely nights where I feel all alone, hope it writes a good song that will buy me a house, you know. So whatever they put you through it's what makes you worthy of a castle, of a yacht. All your blessings that you're going to get, it's because you did not mirror their behavior. You were better than them. You knew better. You're like, okay, you're going to have to leave. I'm going to leave this place because I wasn't treated. Keep the change. Let them get their karma. But don't get stuck on like, oh, they treated me so unfairly, mom. Like, I don't know. Like, it's done. It's done. You didn't get your churros. That's it. Okay, leave. Go to a better restaurant. Like, it was a shitty place anyways, full of people like this. So get out of there. You don't belong there. So, you see, they end up cutting themselves, and they're really burdened, okay, by their behavior. They have to carry all those swords they planted on people. So they say when people owe apologies to people, it's like carrying maggots, a corpse full of maggots. These people are full of maggots. You smell good. You see, I just came out of the shower. That's why my hair is all frizzy. I'm going to do my hair later, my nails, everything. But I smell good, right? They're full of maggots. So you clean yourself from the maggots they try to put on you, but that's not yours. Those maggots are theirs. They're the ones that are being eaten alive by maggots because of their behavior that they're carrying now. All those swords, all those burdens they cause others, it's going to eat them alive because they have to repent. They have to right their wrongs, and if they don't do it, well, God is going to let them know who's boss over here. So be strong and don't let them, like, you tame yourself, control yourself, don't react, don't bite them. You see, you're a real lion. You have self-control. You have your angels telling you, no, you're a lion you're the true lion. You're the strong one. You're the one that's proud of yourself. They're faking it. They're acting like they're you. They want to be you. Okay? That's what's happening. They want to feel like you. They want to feel free. They want to feel liberated from all the hurt that was caused to them, but they can't get to that feeling. And they take it out on you for being strong enough to conquer yourself. Self-mastery. They can't stand it that you committed to the right things, that you made the right decisions, that you're not stuck on whatever pain they caused you, that you're speaking your truth and you freed yourself from those golden prisons that they built for you, right? They built the wall for you. So, I just want to know why these people have to exist. Why do they have to treat Rapunzel like that? Why do they exist? These fake people that pray at the churches, but then they betray the stars. Air parry them. Why do they exist? Why does injustice exist? Mount Shasta. Life force energy. I get it. Okay, the overflow. Air. For stability, Mount Shasta. I need to read this one because I have no idea what that is. But the reason this injustice exists in this world, because that's the force that drives life. Okay, that all that anger, all that pain they cause is the energy, the life force that you can use to your benefit, to your advantage, if you learn how to use the energy, right? How to control it. If you don't learn how to master those energies that they send your way, right? You're just gonna waste it. You're not going to overflow in abundance because you wasted it back on them. You use that energy. Whatever they do to you, you keep it. You keep whatever they talk shit about you, that's energy for you. They mistreat you, it's energy for you. Whatever they do towards you, it's free energy they're giving you that you can use for something better for yourself. Why do you think all these artists like to create controversy? Because the more you talk about them, good or bad, it doesn't matter. They get energy, free energy they can use to their benefit. So haters is what makes you successful. Those are the strongest energies. All these people are the most anger is this, hatred. People that hate you, hatred is such a powerful energy. Use it. Don't give it back to them. You're wasting energy. Don't react. You take it and manifest in your world a castle. You take care of your business. Commit to the right people. Use that energy, transmute it, and do something great with it. Don't let them dim your light. Don't let them make you bitter. Just like them. Don't let them make you like them. You have eyes all over the place watching over you. They witness everything they try to do to you for having wings, for freeing yourself, for thinking better, for gaining wisdom from your experiences, from working with the universe, right? You have the Genesis flower here. You know how to manifest. You know how to shine. You know how to use all that pain. And you know that the universe witnessed everything they did to you. So you don't need to react. The universe has your back. You have divine protection. Because it wasn't fair. The universe knows that. So nothing goes unseen, even a little nightingale. if he falls from the sky unfairly, God saw that. No life goes unnoticed. Like no ill intent goes unnoticed. Everything is witnessed by a greater power, and you will get what you deserve. So don't react, because then you will get what you deserve too. You're no better than them if you do. So here I want to read this one, Mount Shasta, because I don't know these cards too well yet. The Beyond Lemuria, 37. That's 11, right? Because you're ascending, you're going to get more and more and more energy force against you, because they know what you're manifesting. Like you're multitasking here, and without even having to open your eyes, you know what you're creating. You're creating your universe without even trying, because you're just keeping peace and trusting the universe that all your intentions will manifest. And nothing went unnoticed. So 39, no, it's 37. Your origins, the seeds that make you what and who you, your origins, the seeds that make you what and who you, star beings, sacred power, places, and explain mystical phenomena, intuitive messages, and downloads, dreams, and visions. Aware that their entire continent would be destroyed, the Lemurians traveled to other parts of the globe. Mount Shasta has a profound connection with the Lemurian people, as it was one place they journeyed. There are many tales of multidimensional beings living inside the mountain and sighting of all kinds of unusual phenomena here. So unusual phenomena will happen to these people for whatever they did, because you see, multidimensional beings are living inside of you, so they know what they did to you in other dimensions. They're watching you. The mountain sighting of all kinds of unusual phenomena. When I received the intuitive message that I would be writing and delving more deeply into the emerging theme of these cards, I had a strong vision to visit this mountain and channel a painting on it. After a range of synchronicities, I found myself there. The ambience of this magical place cannot be denied, and the image you see on this card is what came through. Mount Shasta also seems to have, look, this is the image. Mount Shasta also seems to have a connection to star beings and portals to multiple worlds and parallel realities. On arrival at Mount Shasta town, I was involved in a Pleiadian channeling circle where I had a vision of the stars communicating with the mountain through light code and interconnected. You see, they communicate to each other. They're like, hey, did you see how they treated that person over there? That wasn't fair. Like, what are we going to do to this person? They still didn't apologize, so they're carrying maggots, right? So they send more maggots until they repent. That's what they're doing. So also seems to have a connection to star. I was involved in I had a vision and stars communicating. I have with the mountain through light code and interconnected glowing grid lines lay over the entire earth. I have experienced these luminescent grid lines before. I have been told I can put my hand into them and connect my healing light with all the other lights doing their work across the planet. During my time at Mount Shasta, I came to understand there have been many UFO sightings. Look, there's the number 99. So whatever you desire, you can attain, right? The universe has your back because of all that energy they gave you. They're like, okay, now use that energy and tell me what you want. I'll manifest it for you. I've been told I can put a hand in during my time at Mount Shasta, I came to understand there have been many UFO sightings there, and I realized how connected the Lemurians were to star beings. Further research revealed several accounts of Lemurians being mixed origins from throughout the universe. This place holds many stories, and I had my insights, but it felt right to keep the imagery for this card simple. I felt as if what was depicted spoke beyond the mind. I was quite perplexed at what the meaning of this card would be. I knew Mount Shasta would be an important card in the deck, but I didn't realize how significant it would be until the following was revealed. I planned to include symbols on the 10 chakra cards that would activate the chakras, but I wasn't sure how. The creation of these cards have been profound unfolding, and when I sought guidance, I received a message that the chakra activation codes were in this Mount Shasta painting. There was a symbol for each of the chakras, and you can find them on the bottom left-hand side of the chakra cards. This image is the seeds crystal that this whole deck is based around. This card is about origins. It is time to honor and look more deeply into your ancestry, both your bloodline and your etheric lineage. You have an affinity with any star beings. Connecting with them might allow you greater insight to your traits, your strength, and challenges. Perhaps you have a Lemurian connection. This card may also be encouraging you to visit sacred places you feel attracted to. They may have an intuitive message for you. So because you're very sacred, right? Rapunzel is a golden flower that is very healing. And because you come from you were like royalty in a past life for something, who knows? And that's why people just envied you since you were born, because they can feel that lineage in you, they can feel that divinity in you, they can feel that you can move mountains with just a thought. And look, you close your eyes, you think of something and it manifests, and you have all the hands to help you here. So there's nothing that, look, there's jewels, there's flowers, like everything you do is beautiful. And they can't stand it because everything they do is ugly. Everything they do, they're not proud of. Everything they do is hurt others. Everything they do is not bringing them absolutely nothing but hurt and pain. So they have to live with themselves. So don't be a victim of what hurt people did to you, because hurt people hurt people. And you don't have to react, so you can say like a baby. They won't. They have to repent. You are being blessed. So let them. You see? Let it go. Drop it. You have the sword of truth. And you know how they treated you, and you know that the universe witnessed everything, and they're going to do what they have to do to move mountains for you and get you to a better place. So just trust, and don't give in to low vibrational people. Don't be like them. Don't act out of, because I almost punched her. Inside of me, obviously, if someone is treating you so unfairly, at some point you just get the urge, like, I like wish I could just punch them. But I just calm myself, and I'm like, I don't get why she treated. I even asked her, I'm like, did I do something wrong? And she's like, kind of. That's what she responded in my dream. She didn't even know why she was treating me the way she did and why she didn't want to serve me. Okay? Because she didn't want to serve a queen. She didn't want to serve someone that has the life force energy in them. So as long as I have my true connections and my true support, right? Flynn and her parents and her chameleon, like the nature, she has enough to overcome whatever they do to her, because these people don't matter. These energies don't matter. You have the connections that matter, so they're irrelevant. What they do to you is just good energy for you to use. And their karma is their karma. And you don't even want to know what happens to them, because obviously if they're treating you like that, it's because their life is not going so great, right? They're probably paying her minimum wage in that job, and she took it out on you, you know? And she's the one risking her life out there. So who knows why they do things to you, but don't take it personally. They're not doing it to you. They're doing it to themselves, because they can't find those qualities that you possess inside of them, so they just try to convince you that you're just as bad as them. And that happened to me a lot, where people that did me wrong, right, they slept with my exes, they even came to live in my home knowing that they slept with my exes, and then they tell me the truth, you know, they're the ones wrongdoing, but she didn't want to admit that to me. And then she was trying to look for something wrong with me and trying to like make me confess something that I've done. You never cheated on someone. I'm like, no. And like, you never like that. I'm like, no, I don't need to do that. And she was looking for something that I didn't do anything. Why are you trying to make me look like a bad person? It's because they had a confession. They were projecting shame, guilt, resent. They were projecting that onto me, and they were trying to make me confess something, so they felt less bad about their behavior towards someone that never did that to them in return. So they wanted to find something to say, well, you were no better when you did that to that person, but they couldn't find it, so they would start getting angry and tried to make my life a living hell. I'm like, you're gonna get out of here, right? Just sort of, I'm like, please just leave. If you have nothing good to offer and you're trying to make me a bad person because you are not feeling good about who you are, then just stay away from me. Like, I have better things to do with my life and people that I need to commit to, not people that are trying to bring out the worst in me. People that know my heart. People that recognize Rapunzel's beauty, people that recognize her magic. Those are the people that you commit to, and the rest, you drop it. You tell them, like, yeah, what do you have to offer? Nothing good? Okay, please, thank you. Can you leave my my castle? You have your castle now. You have your promises here. So it's up to you whether or not you mimic this behavior or you're above it, okay? So Pisces, be very careful of being a prisoner to the injustice that was caused to you in the past. If you want to live a more abundant future, you have to release it, because it wasn't about you. It was all about them not finding what you possess inside of them. So thank them for admiring you like that, even though they will never admit to that. So Pisces, you're in a good energy. If people are treating you like this, it's because you're doing something right? Because even Eminem said, like, if you're not gaining enemies, well, you're not doing something right. So good luck with this. Stay at peace. Your life force energy and water, right? Don't let them create waves. Like, you have control over your emotions. Don't let them trigger you. Like, I almost did, but then I'm like, nope, I'm better than this. I'm better than this. I kept like, please protect me. I don't want to, like, you have to, noche te ipsum va deretra Satanás. So once you know yourself, go away, Satan. You can't tell me I'm evil. You can't tell me I'm this. You can't, because I know who I am, and I'm doing the best to be a good person. So even though you're trying to bring out the worst in me, I know who I am, and I'm speaking my truth, and I'm doing the best I can to take care of those I love. So It's all on them. Leave it to them. Just leave that place. I should have just left, but if it wasn't a dream, I would have just left. I was fed up of being there and waiting 2 hours for my churros. I just wanted churros, man. Like, but there's so many places that sell churros, so I could make them at home. They were better. They were stale, the ones there anyways, and I paid for it. But it is what it is. We take our losses and we go. So if you want a private reading with me, go to Facebook, Strong Fire Tarot. Click on the button book now, and I will contact you back for coordination. Or you can email me, strongfiretarot@gmail.com, and tell me I would like to book a private reading, and I will confirm the rest. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and have yourself a beautiful day, night, wherever you are. Bye.